Have you heard about the time an entire city got hooked on candy bars? It was a real sweet success story. But first, have you heard that today is National Grammar Day? Now, I'm not trying to be tense about it, but this is a present that I just can't pass up. And hey, if you're wondering why grammar is so important, just remember, commas save lives. Let's eat, grandma is very different from let's eat, grandma. This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. Have you heard on this day in 1917, the iconic Jeep went into production? Talk about a vehicle that really rose to the occasion. The military loved it so much, they said it had the perfect military bearing. Get it? Because it has bearings, and it's military. No? Well, I guess that joke needs some more traction. This fact courtesy of onthisday.com. Have you heard March 4th is National Pound Cake Day? Why is it called pound cake, you ask? I'm asking because the original recipe called for a pound each of flour, butter, eggs, and sugar. Talk about a recipe that really weighs on your mind. This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. And speaking of weighty matters, on this day in 1902, the American Automobile Association, AAA, was founded. They really got their motor running by helping drivers who were having a breakdown. This fact courtesy of onthisday.com. And have you heard today we're also celebrating National Hug a GI Day? Just remember to ask permission first, okay? You don't want to get court-martialed for assault. This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. And now for our sweet feature story. On this day in 1912, the city of Chicago got its first taste of the Hershey's candy bar. The chocolate was such a hit that people were literally lining up around the block. You might say they were all Milton with excitement. The demand was so high that one store owner complained, "These chocolate bars are driving me nuts!" To which his assistant replied, "Sir, those are the almond ones." Speaking of sweet responses, have you checked out our sponsor's dad joke button? It's guaranteed to make your family and your friends melt with laughter, or at least roll their eyes so hard they can see their brain. Get it? Here's one example.
My wife told me that I had to stop acting like a flamingo, so I had to put my foot down.
And that's all for today's edition of Have You Heard? Like, follow, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you learned something deliciously nerdy. I'm Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. Until next time, stay curious.